All right, we made it to the end of Make by Pieter Levels, and it was a very short section of the book. It was only about 4 pages. I didn't even realize that it was that short. In this final section of the book, he does cover all 8 stages, but one particular passage really stood out to me, and I'm going to read it for you now. The most important message that I can give you in your future path of building products, or even the rest of your life, is to take action. Taking action is the scariest, most difficult part of life. It's also your biggest competitive advantage. Why? Because most people don't. And to me, that message really embodied the spirit of this book. If you think about it, really every chapter of Make was designed to address a fear and push the reader to take action. In idea, Pieter told us to solve our own problems, even if they seem small. Our idea doesn't have to be big to be a valid business. Try to validate your idea, even if it seems small for a large company, it could be huge for an individual. In Build, Pieter told us to use the tools we already have. Don't keep looking for better tools or you will never get started. In Launch, Pieter told us to launch continuously. Every launch is an opportunity to tell your story. You have to launch to find out if your ideas hold water. And if you never do, you'll never know the real answer about whether or not your business will work. In Grow, he told us to focus on organic growth. He recommends we continue to tell our story to the press and to build in public. And even though there are easier, maybe cheatier methods which will work in the short term, they aren't sustainable in the long run. In Monetize, he tells us we shouldn't be afraid to charge money for our products. He talks about how so many founders are afraid to ask for money because they don't want to scare away their users. The truth is, though, if your product is really good, there should be enough users who will stick around, who will happily pay you. Until you start charging money, you won't know if those people exist, and you're effectively running a charity. In Automate, we're addressing the fear of being stuck. After your business has been in operation a while, you might be tempted to hire people to take over. The problem is that you're ultimately trading one form of work for another. You're trading the work of maintaining a product to the work of managing a team. Pieter's recommendation is that you should use automation instead. That will let you address the fear more directly. And finally, in Exit, Pieter told us that we shouldn't be afraid to price aggressively. We deserve to get paid well for our work. As I've hopefully demonstrated, Make by Pieter Levels is dedicated to the idea of taking action. It's been an excellent read, and if you think about it, it's really been the perfect way to start this chapter-by-chapter experiment on Busy Book Club. So much so that we're going to keep going. The next book we're going to read is called Co-Intelligence by Ethan Mollick. Hopefully we learn a little about the future of AI and what it means for all of us. But I'll talk about that more tomorrow. And I will see you then.